Alright, welcome back everyone. I'm Setharoth, and let's dive into another Stukov Commander video on Starcraft 2. Today, I promised you guys an example of just how awesome Stukov's bunkers can be. So we're going to be doing the Temple of the Past mission on brutal difficulty. This is another one of those defense missions where you're holed up and just waves of enemies are coming at you. Which is great for Stukov. As you're going to see, he's got a lot of different units that are very strong defensively. My favorite commanders are the ones that are useful both offense and defense, because if you hit the random mission button, you're just going to kind of be stuck with whatever you're at. So Stukov is one of my favorites because he does have that versatility where he can go offense and just throw in waves of infested, or he can go defense, as you're about to see. So let's dive right in and see who my co-op buddy's gonna be. Oh wow, they're jumping right in. It must be a Saturday, everybody's playing. Alright, let's see where we're at here. Karax, oh very nice. Yes, defenses galore. This will be pretty. Alright, we're gonna have a chat with him right at the get-go and make sure, because he might actually want, if he goes pure defense and covers all points of entry, I would actually end up going offense, which would kind of defeat the purpose of a bunker video, but I'm fine with going a little more crazy in the offensive department if that's what he's up for. We'll see. I'm going to try and convince him to take 2 points, and I'll take the other 2 points so you guys can still get a view for what the defenses are like for Stukov. But let's see what we're up against. It is brutal difficulty, so it might get to the point where the winning takes priority.
Thank the gods you are here, commanders. We do not have much time before Amon assails this
Let's see
temple.
if he wants to
Its
split
activation
the...
has begun, but it needs more time to be completed.
I'll
Defending
cover
the temple
the
until then is
north
your main
and
My
east
forces will defend the objective.
entrances.
Chrono boost online. Our structure should now operate at a greater efficiency.
We'll see what he goes for. If he wants to go full defense, I have no problem with that, because Karax's defenses are fantastic. Being able to instantly create towers, it's just photon cannons that just magically appear. It's, yeah. When I was first starting StarCraft, he was one of my favorites, because when you're first kind of figuring it out and you're still uneasy about things, it's nice knowing you can... Alright, so... Okay, good. Yeah, so he's taken the left side, I got the right side, and then we're going to combine forces for the big pushes, because there are times in this mission where you have to leave the safety of your defenses and press forward. So I do need to make sure to do some offensive stuff so that he still has backup, because I do know they're going to focus on the left flank first. Alright, let's see now. So we've got barracks. Let's get the next batch of infested Terran up. Or infested civilians. Those are the freebies. Our economy's just about ready. You know what? I think the first thing we're going to do is clear out these rocks.
Not enough.
And, okay, now we've got to watch out for the population. That's the one downside when you can create units so quickly this early in the game, is it's really easy to see, like, oh, I've got 400 crystal, I'm in trouble, so I'll just print out this little army and life will be good. And then you'll find out the hard way that life is not good, because you are population capped, and it all is going to go
It
bad.
appears the enemy is advancing. Prepare to meet them in
Alright, so
combat.
we have cleared out the expansion, and I think if I get a few more troops over there, there we go. We should be okay. So we'll get some extra resources over here. They'll build up once we're ready. Let me just make sure that I'm not about to lose at the get-go. Oh good, yeah, he's got a pylon up. So I can use my infested structure on his structure. And then that will give us much more of a chance of surviving. There we go. Alright, now let's get my expansion going. And then I'll use infested structure on this, and that will actually clear out the boulders for me. So it helps that I don't have to worry about that. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and clear out his rocks too. And alright, we are there. That should max out our economy, at least for this first expansion. Let's go ahead and get some infested upgrades going here. And engineering bay. Alright, we can relax a little bit right now because most of the attacks are going to be focused on the left side, but we do need to make sure that we've got enough tools in place on the right side when it flips, because when they come at you, they're going to come at you hard. And yep, I just got my machine gunner guys out, so they'll take out the air pretty quick. And there we go.
Evolution
Perfect.
completed.
Okay, now let's get this going here. And once that's ready, we're going to drop another infested structure on this thing, and that should clear out the rest of the rocks. There we go, and get some more troops going. Alright, now we can start playing.
We require more
And yes, these
minerals.
bunkers are ridiculously expensive. When I first saw that, I almost swore
We
off
are
of
detecting hybrid.
oop, hybrid. That'll be fun. Let's get a detector out right there.
Now I will watch them die.
Here we go.
The temple is beginning
Alright,
to
I got
arise.
more
It won't
infested
be
coming.
long
Let's
before
go
it
ahead and
activates
bring out
itself.
another 10 just in case. And I can still use infested structure, and I've got all of my toys. So we should be fine. We need about 8 more SCVs to top out our crystal, which is, for a bunker build, there are a couple of builds with Stukov that are so heavy in crystal that you almost don't need any Vespine. Right? It's very nice. And we're going to go ahead and send my guys deeper into enemy territory, because a lot of them are on a timer anyway. That's another fun thing about Stukov, is since your guys are on a timer, you don't worry as much about sending them on like suicide missions and stuff, because they're about to expire anyway, you know? So why worry? Let's get, we can get 2 or 3 more bunkers up there, that would be good. Oh yeah, we definitely want that. That'll bring us up to 32 infested civilians, which do not take up your supply.
Our allies are in combat.
They will be beautiful, beautiful freebies every 2 minutes. I am so okay with that plan. And they're just about to... Oh, yep, there he is. Okay, alright, just when my extras showed up. Sweet. I might not even need to send more infected after this guy. Oh yeah, not if Carrick's is using his cannon. That's just fine. That's actually rather funny. He is stuck holding up one guy.
Annihilated.
Amon strikes
Well,
against the
I don't
temple.
really like that plan, so let's send a couple infected to deal with him.
We will establish a defensive perimeter.
Alright, speaking of the defensive perimeter, let's make sure we've got some anti-air and some detectors. I'm more worried about having enough detection, not too worried about having enough firepower because of what's coming next. Step 2 is the infested factory. We're going to get 2 of those because I have a feeling we're going to be having a happy, happy fun times. Oh, here we go. Alright, good thing we got those defenses up, but hopefully we can get that last missile turret up in time. If
I
not,
suggest demolishing them for
I can
safety's
still
sake.
infest, and I've got my machine gun guys, so we should be okay here. And I got 4 bunkers, so 3, 2, 1, let's see how we do. Anti-air, not a problem. Oh, definitely not a problem.
Our allies'
Okay,
base
well, if
is
this is what we're up
our
against,
allies
let's just
are in combat.
push in with my
Detected.
expenses. Oh, geez,
If
what
we
happened over
work
here?
together,
Oh,
it
dude, are
should
you
not be
okay?
Too serious of a
Okay.
threat.
Alright. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're coming back. More coming. Fall back to base. Fall back to base, boys. Alright, now we're going to be going for
Our
siege
allies
tanks.
are in combat.
You doing okay? Okay, so I guess they're just going... okay, this is a little worrisome. They're going, like, full air. So we're going to put out some more infested Terran, just in case we need more air power to cover what's coming. But we seem to be doing okay at the moment. So I'm good with this plan. Alright, and let's get 3 more builders over there, and anti-air is not going to last long because my bunkers are full of guys with machine guns. And let's go ahead and do a few more infected. So you notice, just even between my, I have obviously the infected civilians, but just one barracks is producing more than enough ground troops to deal with whatever I'm up against. Oh, here we go. Okay, now we can get into the siege tanks. This is where stuff gets particularly fun. I think 4 ought to be enough for this run, this flank. Oh, crap. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to do Alexander. Nice thing about him is he actually possesses flying units that are getting too close, and then he sucks their lives out. So, yeah, that works out pretty good. Okay, so we're going to need to get some defenses over here, because I have a feeling we're going to be dealing with some swarms and swarms of air very soon.
Hybrid energy signature detected.
There's always hybrid energy signature detected these days. And we'll get some anti-air detection. Okay. How are we looking here? Not good. Okay, so we're gonna...
The temple is halfway toward activation.
It says highlight.
Maintain our
Okay,
defenses.
so... Alright, apparently our compadre here isn't quite familiar with Carax. So let's see what we're up against here. We're going to send my Apocalypse right into the thick of it. We're going to keep my troops near the back as a fallback measure. I forgot to upgrade my infantry. That will be helpful.
The Void Thrasher is bombarding the temple. You must end this
Where's
assault.
the Void Thrasher that's bombarding the temple? It's all the way over there. Of course it is. Okay, so let's do lots of infected, which I don't have that many. However, what I do have are 4 bunkers. Watch this. Boom. And they continue to grow more.
Activated. Our structure
Beautiful.
should research and create units much more quickly now.
Alright, meanwhile, we're going to tighten up these defenses. Because these guys can root. Oh, no. I just want you to root.
Our allies' base
And...
is
there, I'll keep them alive. What else we got next here? Let's get some more anti-air. That should be
we have
enough,
slain
but
a Void Thrasher.
in case it's not, let's go ahead and do one more bunker,
We sense the hybrid.
another
Hybrid.
anti-air.
Warriors, stay on guard.
Oh geez. Well, let's hope that, oh, there went my, my little worker. Let's see, we might be alright. Got more infected on the way. Ground troops won't be able to do much against that. But, oh, haha! He's got carriers. That ought to help. Okay, so he's got carriers and I've got ground troops. We should be just fine.
Our allies are in combat.
Alright, let's keep the upgrades coming. Siege tanks.
The enemy is
Let's see,
warping
so if
in
we can get
reinforcements.
about 4 more siege tanks up here. I don't know where these enemies are warping in, but we'll see.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Some more anti-air.
Detected. Attack.
What am I
Amon is
missing?
assailing the
Let's
temple
get
with the Void Thrasher.
Overlord speed up so that they can actually work as detectors. And then we're going to send in another batch of infected. Okay, I can make another 20. That'll help. And then, you know what? We can go ahead and just unload all of my bunkers. That's another batch.
Evolution complete.
Alright, got anti-air from the siege tanks. This spot is a little tougher to defend because they tend to go more towards heavy air. So we're going to go ahead and put in some extra turrets just in case. But I think between our current defenses, yeah, this should be fine.
Metamorphosis.
Let's put in a couple more SCVs, because the neat thing that you can do with SCVs is if they are just sitting there passive and one of your structures or vehicles is injured, they'll just start repairing, which has some obvious advantages.
Detected.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and pull back our infected for now, because they're going to push. Yeah, let's go ahead and park our infected on my buddy's base, because, oh, wait, he's got carriers? Oh, he should be fine. He should be fine, so let's back ourselves up. We should be okay. Let's find out. So we'll do one more batch of... Okay, so this is a part where I kind of overstretched myself. My bunkers haven't regrown completely. So... Oh, but my infected have arrived. So we're going to go ahead and print out a few more infected just in case. And we should be alright. They've got a lot of air with all those phoenixes, but I just printed out a crap ton of guys with machine guns. So... might be alright, although I don't have quite as much anti-air range as I would like. Sometimes they try and... Oh, ha! Didn't even make it through. Booyah. Oh, we've got more company coming. Alright, let's see how well I did on my defenses here. Because I've got missile turrets, siege tanks... Okay. I threw out a bunch of infestations, so if they bring in ground troops, they're toast. Oh, I forgot about that. Karax has this cool passive that will repair 3 structures at the same time. Structures or mechanical objects, and it works for him and his ally. So if you have a group, like for example my siege tanks, when they were taking damage, they started to glow yellow because Karax's defenses were kicking in and actually healing them. So Karax is really good to match with... Oh geez. Yeah, that's not happening. There we go. Alright, so they seem to be warping in a lot of air, and I have a crap ton of extra crystals. So, best way we can handle that is lots of anti-air. We're just going to go on a little building frenzy here. And anyone that flies over is going to have... one heck of a bad day. Alright, let's go ahead and put a few more guys in there on my economy. Top off the last main down. Still got siege tanks. Oh, and warp in. Okay, no, he's got carriers covering. He should be fine. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so for this last bit, I assume we're going to get hit with a lot more. So we're going to throw up 3 more bunkers, or barracks, so that we can mass produce our troops. I did forget, I always tend to, I get carried up in the micro. I forgot to get an armory for the last of the civilian infected upgrades and a starport. But we seem to be doing just fine as is, so
Several void thrashers are besieging the
doing
temple.
alright.
They must be annihilated.
Okay, so now we've got, there's our 4 barracks. And, okay, so we gotta deal with this attack first, and then we gotta shift our focus and take off. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's... You gotta watch out for those Tempests, because they have a lot of range, so they can actually take out my bunkers without my bunkers being able to shoot back. Which is not good. Not good. And now I have another problem, because I've gotta hit the other... Yeah, here we go. What's the time at? Yeah, we're under 3 minutes till the end of the game. Yep. Now it's all hidden. So we're going to go ahead and move all my undead after that particular Betty. We're going to empty my bunkers, and they should be able to tear their way through. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and send in the Apocalypse. We ought to bust a hole through there. And let's get another wave of infected out, because now that... This is the nice thing about Stukov. When you have extra crystal, if you have even just 4 infested barracks, you can produce units so quickly, and you just pour into the enemy stronghold. It's beautiful. Alright, so Apocalypse is still tearing his way through some hybrids. Got plenty of infantry coming. As you can see, I'm just printing them off as fast as I can, and my crystals can't even keep up. So, oh geez, okay, so they bungled his carriers, but they seem to be doing okay. Yeah, he's alright. And I'm almost to where we need to be. Let's go ahead and bring up some more infected. Good. Okay. So if you're in a bind in this mission, if you can just distract the what are these big things called? I forget. Obviously, when they're attacking the temple, that's what kills you. If the temple gets destroyed, you're kind of screwed. So if you can send in troops to attack them just to distract them, notice he's busy attacking my little guys, so he's not attacking the temple anymore. That can actually buy you a lot of time. So keep that in mind the next time you're in a rush, is you don't necessarily have to kill it as quickly as possible, you have to distract it as quickly as possible, which can make all the difference. And we're getting down to him. Yeah, he's going to be down soon. So that means, you see, that one Tempest with a crap ton of range. Okay, so he's taking it, but I do have a starport here, so let's whip out some anti-air. Oh, there we go. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed, well, this little bit of chaos. I had a little bit of trouble in the middle because Karox didn't quite... I think he teched up a little early for that map. Because if you notice, about mid-game, he didn't have enough cannons up to actually take what was coming. Once he got up to carriers, though, that covered us. So for that situation, sometimes you may have to step in and compensate for your character, for your opponent. And Stukov is really nice for that, because you notice I just grabbed the river of undead at my command and sent it in his direction. So that worked out really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this example of bunkers and what Stukov can do for you defensively. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and take care. Oh, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content and would like to see some more of it. Take care. Have a great day.